I didn't mean to press stop, so this will be part 1 and part 2. So yeah, I had to, but then again, I had to walk after dark. 2 nights in Clarksville, 2 nights after dark I'm walking. Then I get to, where is it, Big Rock, which is like 9 miles from Dover. And I'm sitting at a church waiting to get noticed, or for somebody to notice me noticing them, and then put me on notice that they noticed me noticing them too. There was a sheriff, I guess, at what later I was told was a drug house next door to the church. And when the sheriff was done with that guy, I waved him over and asked him if he knows how I can get in touch with the pastor, where the pastor lives, or if he thinks anybody would mind if I set up in the church. And he didn't know, so he put in a call and had them call the pastor, because there was no cell phone coverage in Big Rock at all. And the pastor said no. And I'm not trying to like badmouth or degrade the pastor, because what he did was he better than letting me tent there, because he ultimately took me out to McDonald's and bought me a motel room, and then took me to breakfast. But it's still very kind of weird to be told no. But I guess there were a couple break-ins, and I'm not against the guy, because he really did take care of me ultimately. But it was just like, just shit luck so far in Tennessee. So we'll see what happens tonight, because I gotta find somewhere to camp. It's obviously getting kind of late. I think it's 7-ish, a little after 7. That's Central Time, so sunset's in about an hour. But there's all these clouds, so it's going to get dark right away when the sun does set. So we'll see. There's a state park over here. I don't want to pay tonight though, so I'm hoping there's going to be a church after I get off the bridge, which I'm pretty much off of now. You see the down ramp landing random. Why? Where'd the word random come from? See, my mind is slowly slipping away from me. And I'm not saying that I have the strongest grasp to begin with, but I'm going to get back and just be a fucking mush-mouthed, mealy... Why'd mealy come out? See? Mealy mouth? Mealy mouth or mush mouth? Which am I going to be? I can't control the camera. I'm going to be one of those things, mushed or mealy mouth. And nobody's going to understand what the hell I'm saying, and I'm going to be very hard to have a conversation with. Maybe. I'm trying to hold on, people. Trying to keep my shit together. But when I turn the camera on, there's like 1,000,007 things that I want to fucking say, because I haven't talked to any of you. I've text message, but you can only say so much then, you know? And a lot of shit's happened, so I have a lot of stories and stuff to tell, but I don't have enough time to tell them. And anyway, we're over the bridge now, into the other side, or into the other county. I don't know what county it is. Hoping to be in Memphis by August 1st. That's my goal. And I mapped it out, and it looks pretty doable. But, you know, we'll see. If I decide to pull up lame or slow down, then I might do that. I don't know. I'm walking with a, I don't think it's a pulled calf, but it's definitely strained. See? So I have it wrapped. No, that's not doodle on my sock, that's clay. But I have it wrapped, and I don't know if wrapping a strained muscle or pulled muscle helps it. I did it kind of on a whim, and it seems to help it, and I don't know if it's just helping it in my head. I really don't give a shit, actually, if it's in my head or not, because as long as I think it feels better, then hurrah. And like I said, it does seem to feel better when I have it wrapped. When I unwrap it at night, it really sucks. I think I did it walking up the hills between Caneyville and Morgantown, or the hills between Morgantown and Russellville, because there are hills almost everywhere in Kentucky. The last little stretch of Kentucky after Russellville flattened out for me, which was wonderful. And Tennessee's been hit or miss. Everybody said it was going to be hillier than Kentucky. I think, but that was Kentuckians saying that, and I think they're just trying to make Kentucky not seem as lousy with hills as it is. But, you know, whatever, I'm not too upset about it. I can handle them pretty good now. I still don't like walking downhill, because I'm so tired when I get to the top of the hill from walking up the fucker, then I go walk down, and it's just, it sucks. It's not pleasant. Very strenuous and tiring, but it's part of the whole thing. I'm probably getting up around 800 miles to actually walk so far, and I'm counting Memphis as my slightly over halfway point. And ultimately, I'd like to be finished by around September 15th, in that area, September 15th, 17th. And that would be about a month after what I originally planned. And all I'd have to do is average like 25 miles a day for the rest of the trip. In the heat and humidity that I'm likely to encounter, that might be a little optimistic. We'll see though, because I've done like 98 degrees with 95% humidity. It was like fucking swimming. It was disgusting. I hated it. But I still walked 22 miles in it the day that happened. Because most days when it's been that hot, it hasn't been that humid. It's been like 80% humidity or 85. But that one day it was like it thunderstormed in the morning, and then that mist and just muggy water feeling just hung around the whole day, even though it was like 30 degrees. I don't know, it wasn't pleasant, but it's something I'm going to have to get used to. It's going to be awesome because I'll get to walk through 100-degree weather all summer and then still get to go home and hang out in 0-degree weather in Buffalo. Yay! Can't wait for that. Hooray. Anyway, we've gone over the bridge now. I think I mostly were using you guys as a distraction. Ha 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 ha. You got used. But I feel better now, and we didn't have to jump off the bridge into the water, and that was cool. I'm grateful for that. I'm going to put the camera away now. I think it was over 20 minutes of footage, so now I don't feel so bad for having neglected you for so long. I'm gonna try pretty hard to get into like an internet cafe or something in Memphis. I'm assuming they have them. It's a pretty big city. Fucking bugs, man. Tennessee, lots of bugs. Bugs everywhere, but Tennessee's got wide variety, and they like live on aggravating. It's like they take the bug name seriously. See that? And they just want to fucking get in your face and bother you. It's very frustrating. But anyway, I'm gonna go find somewhere to sleep. I'm gonna try to get all this shit posted in Memphis, and I'm also going to try, but I've said this over and over again, to take more video. It's just hard to motivate myself to go into the bag and get the camera out and stop and put it back in, or carry the fucking camera around for hours on it. It's just a pain in the dick. So mostly I don't feel like doing it. Mostly all I feel like doing is walking and then eating and sleeping, or sometimes just sitting there doing nothing, which is fun too in its own special way. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. Like I said, I was going to 2 minutes ago. It was nice talking to you. Thank you for accompanying me over the bridge, and yeah, be cool.